Greetings, sea stars and sun stars. This is Empress Aziza. You know, I've been looking at what's been going on with Florida, with Helen, Milton, and now Nadine. 7 days later, will hit. Now I can't wait to hear what Fred Corbin is going to say, because this is the new hustle. These are the government's new hustle. The same MO that they use with COVID, they're using in this instance. It become now climate change. Remember, Madam May Motley spoke about climate change at COP26, COP27, and just last week at the UN conference. She also spoke of it again when she and Netanyahu got into it about the Bible verses and what's not. And here Mia was then again talking about climate change, and is a push for money because of what the climate will happen, how the devastation will happen. Not less than a week later, we have Helene that had just hit North Carolina, Asheville and Boone, North Carolina. These are communities that are in the hills. And then we have Milton that is actually now devastating Florida as I speak. And 7 days later, Nadine is supposed to hit. We had Beryl that devastated St. Vincent and the Grenadines just over a month or two ago. This is the new hustle. They're going to come with, now you need to convert your vehicle to electric. They already talked about that. You need to have electric vehicles because of the gas and the emissions that's messing up the atmosphere. Come on. This is all a push about money, because when you start using electricity, your bill is going to go sky high, and that means more money for the electric companies. Think about it. And who are the top of their chain that gets all the feedback from you? This is about taking money from you yet again to feed their own dastardly deeds, because it all goes into sex trafficking and everything else that they do. The deep state have no money. So this is the new hustle. They have access to weapons that can create climate warfare, and that's what's happening now with Milton. I posted videos of actually a light going on, which would possibly a laser just before Milton, and then targeted straight into the eye of Milton, which made it bigger than it really was. Now Milton and all these other tornadoes and hurricanes are natural phenomena, but they're manipulated to make them worse. This is also not just about gas and using electricity. This is also a grab for the land. This is the new warfare. This is a grab for the land. COVID was about the same thing. Kill the people off, and I saying kill the people off, allegedly, to now get their lands, to get the titles for their lands. Well, as you can see with COVID, that was a disaster. Now they're coming with these hurricanes to wash you off the land, because the land have the resources and they need the resources. You are the resource. You are the new money. You are sovereign. You are it. You are the climate change, because within you is the climate. You are the one that can make their programs happen or not happen. They can only put things out there in the ether, but they market it to you. It is you to know, run with it. It's like a trend. You got a sunglass trend on wearing blue sunglasses on Instagram. Nobody is really taking up the fight, but if they're promoting enough and tell you how good this blue sunglass was, then you're gonna, oh yeah, I gotta get them blue sunglasses. That's what they did with COVID. They got a lot of these influencers to promote this thing, and a lot of people ran and got this job, and a lot of those influencers have subsequently died. Do not buy into this nonsense. The climate is changing, but it's changing for the better. The climate is you waking up. You are waking up to your true sovereignty, and therefore you cannot buy into the nonsense of what these people are peddling. They're hustlers. I'm a hustler, baby. They're hustlers, and you cannot let them hustle you out of your climate, out of your land. You are the land. You're God's sovereign land. Anyway, I'm going to post some pictures here. You can read the articles from the UN summit, and then you can also listen to Christine Lagarde. She's also talking about the climate change. All right? Peace and blessings, y'all.
Question everything. everything your government is doing or saying or not doing or not saying. And do not only question and mistrust your government, most of all, you need to distrust the EU Commission. It's a hellhole. It's the headquarters of spreading fake news and disinformation. You might have noticed the ones that have been trying to convince you to, know everything about this novel virus and how to fight it are the same ones that are now trying to tell you we're all gonna die of climate change. Yeah. No, we're not. We are not. It's ridiculous what they're doing. This is just another scheme of getting as much money away from the taxpayers as possible, and once again pumping it into globally acting corporations. That's what this is all about. On top of all of that, they want to get rid of your individual mobilities. They're coming after your cars and all of that. But nothing what they tell us we need to do to save the planet will actually save the planet, because it's ridiculous. But it will abolish freedom, democracy, and the rule of law. So please stop voting for the same parties and the same persons and the same people that got us in this mess in the first place. They're liars, and they need